Cost of housing and the environment. Torontonians consistently rank these two issues among their top concerns. This is nowhere as true as in the small Scarborough neighbourhood of Birch, where residents have been fighting evictions of low-rise buildings and grassroots movements have cropped up to address climate change. And it's not hard to see where all this commotion is coming from. Housing prices in Birchcliff, much like the rest of the GTA, have increased exponentially in the past 3 decades, and the impacts of climate change are getting closer to home, exposing existing houses and homeowners to risks like flooding and extreme weather. Housing prices and climate change can seem overwhelming and unmanageable, but what if these two problems were connected? Is it possible that Toronto's homeowners, like those in Birchcliff, could create more housing and fight climate change while preserving the character of the neighbourhoods they've grown to love? Recent studies have shown that clean energy alone won't be enough to limit the effects of climate change. To meet goals like the Paris Climate Agreement, Torontonians will have to reduce the CO2 coming from the materials they use. Think about CO2 as how much money we're spending. The city has been on a shopping spree and needs to get on a budget, and fast. Construction makes up a huge part of that budget, meaning that the way homes are built matters a lot. The GTA needs more homes to accommodate the growing population. However, some housing experts think that a strategy called the missing middle might be a way to make sure everyone has a place to live without changing what's good about the neighbourhoods homeowners love. In 2021, UK researchers looked at buildings in major cities and found that neighbourhoods composed of taller buildings use more CO2 per built square metre than those composed of short ones. This isn't just a matter of materials. The shape and structure of tall buildings results in an intrinsic reduction in compactness. To make a more sustainable neighbourhood, the researchers found that building low-rise and high density is the way to go. This is where the missing middle comes in. The missing middle refers to low-rise housing types that can add density to neighbourhoods. It includes houses like duplexes, garden and laneway suites, and low-rise apartments. These buildings can be built affordably and don't have to change the character of the neighbourhood. Missing middle housing was actually the most common house type in Birchcliff and other parts of the GTA until the late 1940s, when they were replaced by detached single-family homes. Nowadays, missing middle homes in Birchcliff only exist along Kingston Road, and they are being rapidly replaced by condo developments to meet housing demand. There is an alternative to these developments. If homeowners in Birchcliff advocated for missing middle housing and started to build it themselves, the neighbourhood could grow in a way that serves the community and doesn't compromise the environment. Missing middle housing lets elderly homeowners age in place, helps their children and grandchildren afford a first home, and preserves community character, all while keeping that CO2 budget in mind. The concept is called gentle density, because it provides more homes without compromising the things we love about neighbourhoods. Here are some examples of what missing middle housing in Birchcliff could look like. In this example, a single detached family home which has grown too large for its elderly owner to manage is split into 2 units, so another family can enjoy the space and maintain the backyard. Now we've created 2 homes using the same materials as one. Then, down the road, an additional unit is added as a garden suite. In the second example, a dwelling for one family is transformed by adding an extension to the rear and a basement suite, taking it from housing only one couple to providing space for another couple and a place for their young adult son in the basement. The extra unit added later on acts as a first home for their daughter. Initial projections have shown that these types of small changes, applied over just a fraction of Birchcliff's houses, could add thousands of extra affordable units to the neighbourhood with only small increases in lot coverage. Affordability and climate change are issues that affect current and prospective homeowners. But there's still time to make change. The low-rise, high-density nature of missing middle housing allows residents to reduce emissions and provide affordability, all while preserving the beloved character of Toronto's neighbourhoods.